people who obey him. If God say, Reg, we out of here now, I'm out. Y'all can stay, but I'm out. I'm going where the Holy Spirit goes. That's what I'm going to do. But, you know, my pastor taught me this. Sometimes God takes you down a direction as a pastor because there's some people in the congregation that has a need that God wants them to have, but they don't want it. They want what they want. Their desire is get me in and get me out.
Yeah.
Their desire is let me have it my way. Their desire is don't tell me I'm wrong. But God said your need is I need to look you in your face and tell you that you're wrong.
That's right.
That's how God. That's how a good y'all seen that song?
Good father.
Good father act, right?
Yeah,
a good father just act like that. And we'll say he unfair.
Yeah. Right.
He don't love us. Because we ain't getting what we want.
Come on.
God says, when are you going to prove to me that you love me and not my stuff?
Yes. Amen.
I need you to show me that you love me and not my stuff. Put your hands over the baby's ears just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Put them on the
Cover the baby's ears just for a minute. This is for adults only. For adults only. When
cover your ear.
Will the man want the woman for who she is and not what she got?
Come on now, right. Say that. Come on. Say that again.
When? This is why some women ain't got no men, because God said, I don't want, no. Look, you need a man who wants you and not what you got.
That's right. That's right. You.
Yeah.
Inside.
Look, this is what somebody told me one time. You can prove, you know, when I was going through high school, some of y'all that's my age or you might have heard this before. A man who wanted what she had and didn't really want her would tell her that he loved her.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But you love me, I love you. I don't understand why you won't give me what I want. And she ought to look him in his eyes because it ain't what you need. Look, listen, you high school teenage age young ladies.
Yeah, tell them.
It ain't what they want. Now this is what you give them when they want something that they ain't supposed to have. Give them what they need.
Yeah.
Say,
give them Jesus.
I'm holding on to what you want.
Yeah.
For somebody who needs me.
Oh, there it is.
Right. For somebody who sees me for who I really am and don't see my body.
Yeah.
You don't see what my body can offer them.
You don't need me.
Yeah, you don't need. You just want what I got.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Put them on delay.
Yeah, that's it.
This is what my mama said. Put them on delay.
Put them on delay.
Say no.
No.
This ain't about to happen. It ain't going down like that.
Right.
See if they still love you.
Yeah.
See if they still hang around. See if they still talk about, but I love you.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
I tell my, put a chastity belt on.
Right. See?
That's how Chas got her name. Put a chastity
Oh
belt
my God. Oh my God.
Keep her pure.
Right.
Huh? Yeah. Some parents used to tell them, look, I'm going to give you a dime. I'm going to give you a dime when you go out on a date with this knucklehead boy. You know, because it used to cost a dime to put it in the phone.
On the phone,
right?
yeah.
You can call, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing the parent would say is, if you get to acting crazy, go find your phone booth.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
But then there was another thing they say.
What that?
If you're in a place where there's no phone booth, take the dime and put it between your knees and hold it there.
Okay.
Dang.
Huh?
Sister,
look, you can't act like that.
Yeah.
Prove. You said you love me.
Right.
And you want me to do this thing with you.
Okay.
But in the book that I study, it tells me I ain't supposed to be doing that.
That's right.
See?
That's right.
Come on.
So this is what you ask me. You know, the book say we're supposed to prove our love to God. And the way we prove it is in what we do.
That's right.
What we do.
That's right.
Now look, baby, sugar doll, honey,
Yeah.
whatever nickname you got going on. This is what we're going to do, because you said you love me.
Right.
Prove it. And abstain.
Yeah.
See?
And abstain.
Prove it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Prove your love for me.
Come on now. Come on.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did Abraham ask Sarah to prove her love for him?
Yeah. Lie.
Read, it's in the book, it's in the notes.
Yeah, it
This is
does.
where it says notes.
Yeah.
Abraham,
Told a lie.
you know, we say Abraham was lying because he kept telling the kings that
Yes.
Sarah was his sister.
Sister, that's right.
He wasn't lying, it was his sister. They had the same daddy, just didn't have the same mother. And the king asked him, why'd you do this? You didn't cause a curse. You didn't cause God to hit us hard. And Abraham said, because I knew in your heart you didn't fear God.
Makes sense.
Huh?
Wow.
But God gave the man a dream
Okay.
and said, don't you touch her. Don't you dare.
Don't do
The man not only did not touch her, but he gave him some stuff. Some cattle,
Sure did.
a whole bunch of
Yes,
stuff.
he
it.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is what Abraham actually told the king. He said, when God told me to leave my land
Okay.
and to begin to journey, he said, I looked at her and I said, this is what you're going to do to prove you love me. You're going to tell the other kings that you're my sister.
That's right.
And so Abraham told the king, we had an agreement that she would prove her love for me
Uh-oh.
by saying, y'all catching it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She didn't just say, Abraham, I love you. Did she?
No, she actually.
She put herself in harm's way
Yes, she did.
to prove that she loved him. And God honored that and kept her out of harm's way.
That's right. And reward. And reward.
Sometimes we think we got to give somebody what they want for us to be in a position to get what we want.
Right. Right.
But God is like, no, show that you love me and I can get you.
Okay.
But first, there's going to be a proving that goes on.
Right.
So out the gate, I'm not going to give you what you desire. I'm going to give you what you need.
Yeah. What you
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So we got these loves straightened out. We're appropriating God's agape. Huh? See, when you have agape, you have true benevolence.
Yes, you do.
Put that word out. That means there's a kindness about you. There's a goodness about you in the way that you treat people. Huh?
Come on now.
And what you do is you willfully direct it towards them, whether you think they deserve it or not.
Come on.
Why? Because you have in you agape, and God willfully directed towards us deliverance, huh? Which is just salvation,
Yeah.
huh? And he didn't just say, look, I love y'all. Don't y'all know I love y'all?
Okay.
Y'all don't love me because I love y'all. Is that what he did? He said, look, I'm God. Love me. He didn't do that. He says, I got to first show you that I love you. I'll get back to the women again. First, let them show that they love you. I got to show them that I love them. Now, this is God. God didn't have to do this. He said, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my only begotten son
Yes, sir.
to die for
Come
them,
on. Yes.
that they might have a relationship with me.
Yes. Yes.
He said, let me show you first. The scripture says that he loved us first.
Yes.
and therefore we now love him. See, women, y'all got to get like this. Look, marriage is like the church, right?
Yeah. Right,
Make
right.
that knucklehead prove that he loves you first.
Come on.
You want love back? Prove that you love me.
Yes.
Because the God that I serve, he proved that he loved me.
Yes.
He allowed his son to die for me.
That's not.
To prove. That ain't what I was wanting, though.
Right.
That's not what I was wanting. I wasn't wanting his son to die. I was wanting some other stuff, but I wasn't wanting that. That just didn't seem like that was going to be the ticket.
Right.
Right?
Right. Right.
But he gave me what I needed
Yes. Yes, you did.
to give me the entrance to everything I'll need. Look, what if he had not given his son?
Oh my God.
My sufficiency would have to lie in something in the earth, in the world. But because he gave his son, my sufficiency is not in the world. Therefore, my love is not for the world, but it's in him.
Yeah.
That's right.
Apostle Paul said, look, it don't matter whether I'm rich or I'm poor. It don't matter whether I got friends or ain't got no friends. It don't matter whether I'm high or low. He said, one thing I know for sure, he is my sufficiency.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh? He's my sufficiency.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he
I
is.
can't say that enough.
Come on. Right.
He is my sufficiency. There's nothing in the world that can satisfy me the way he does. Not even if you gave me the whole world. Somebody sang a song somewhere in there about, you sing that song about giving my whole soul, giving my soul.
Yeah. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
Worth giving up my
It ain't worth
There's
giving
another
up.
song to say, I don't know how much it costs. I don't know how.
How much?
Can you put a price on your life?
Cannot.
Huh? I know some people try. They try. But can you put a price on your life, your worth?
Come on now.
That's why when we be working on jobs and we be trying to get more money, we can't really give them a number because we don't know the value.
Right.
That's
Right.
That's right.
Right.
We just throw a number out there,
Yeah.
but we don't really know the value.
No.
The value of our... Can you just imagine how precious God seen you to be?
Wow.
And he says, son, we got a job to do. And his son said, Dad, I'm ready. I'm ready to show your creation how much you love me. See, this battle with him and Satan was really about him proving to Satan that I love him. That's really what the battle was. I loved him. And because he loved him, his son died. Ooh, here's another one. They just dropping in, Minister Stewart.
Come on now.
Women, if he loves you, will he die for you? I ain't talking about a physical death. I ain't talking about he gonna stand up and take a bullet for you. He should be willing to do that too. And I'm asking you this question.
The pressure
Is
on
he willing to die to self?
putting the pressure on the brother.
This is all getting back to all of us. I'm just getting them in right now.
Yes. Yes.
Willing to die to self. Because self has embedded in it and it's operating off of the flesh. And the flesh is governed by the world. Didn't he say don't love it? Huh? Didn't he talk about the lust of the eyes? The pride of life? Do you know sometimes we go out and strike out and do things on our own because we're impatient with God, and that is nothing more than pride? Let me tell you why it's pride. It ain't much different than what the devil did.
Come on.
Because we think we can do what he's not doing.
Wow.
Yeah. We think we can do what he's not doing. Can I just bring it on home? Look, when I'm feeling low, and we all feel low sometimes, don't we, brother? We all hit a brick wall. If you walk in this life, you're going to hit a brick wall.
That's right.
Things ain't going to be fine. Things ain't going to be good. There's going to be some days you don't want to smile. Some days you don't even want to look at people. Some days you don't even want to be around nobody.
Right.
Them days happen.
That's right.
But when those days happen, here's when you'll know whether pride is setting in or not. Where you think you can do what God can't do. Is when you turn to something else for your joy. When you turn to something else to lift you up. It doesn't matter whether it's another person to meet a physical need, or whether it's a substance,
yes, sir,
to meet a mental need. Because it ain't meeting a spiritual need.
Right.
If I gotta fire it up and feel that I find some relief, if I gotta pop it because I think I'm gonna find some relief,
yes, sir,
if I feel like my relief is out in the club and when I'm out there doing my thing, I feel free, I feel light.
Come on now.
Pride is set in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you think
Oh yeah.
you done found for you what God can't do for you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because nowhere in the book does it tell you to turn to something other than Him.
That's right.
Huh? We don't even get to use this excuse. We don't even get to use the excuse that, well, my mama and my daddy in life and I was treated unfairly and they ain't acting right. We don't get to use none of that. Having a bad day, we all have them. You know what? This is part of a mess. We got to start pushing through.
Come on.
We got to stop being so soft.
Yes.
Men, you got to stop being pink panty wearing brothers. You got to suck it up and realize that it gets a little hard sometimes. Have anybody in here shed any blood?
not like that.
Ain't nobody been through what Jesus been through.
No.
He didn't complain. He didn't turn to substance. He didn't get into substance abuse. He didn't go to prostitutes. He was going through it and he was setting them people free.
Right.
He didn't break down with mental illness.
No.
He bled a little bit of blood. But guess what? Even in that, he said, not my will, but yours. See, sometimes when you in it, see, this is proving that you love him. Y'all didn't know that, right? This is proving that you love him. That when you going through, you get down on your knees and you say, Father, not my will, but your will be done. Whatever it is you need of me, I'm here. Whatever it is you want to do to me, I'm here. Not what I want, because Jesus said, if it be your will, let the cup pass over. But he got to the point where he understood that third time around, I really know your will. I really know what you want me to do. Every time we're in a situation, we know what God wants us to do. We know when God wants us to say no. We know when God wants us to turn around and leave it alone. We know when God wants us to leave them alone. Those are the moments, and we all have tough times letting go of some stuff. I don't want you to think that I ain't up here acting like stuff ain't hard to let go of. Because this stuff is hard to let go of sometimes. Sometimes we grab that stuff and nourish it. You know, because it makes us feel good sometimes. You know, and so we just hold on to somebody try to take, leave it alone, leave that alone. Yeah, those are the times we got to kneel down on our knees and say, God, not my will, but your will be done. And what he'll do is just what he did for Jesus. He'll allow an angel to get down beside you and strengthen you so that you can go through what he's purposed for you to go through. He ain't going to take you out of the fire. He wants you to trust him in the fire.
Come on now,
prove that you love. What did you say that word? Hallelujah. Is that what you're saying, D? Hallelujah. In the fire, say hallelujah. Because that's how we're going to prove we love him. This stuff ain't gonna turn me around. This stuff ain't gonna get me down. He said he would meet my need. He would provide for me. I ain't even looking for that. That's a given.
Yeah, right.
That's a given.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna praise him because I know he's doing something right now. He got a need of me, and I want him to have it. So right here, in the midst of it, do your thing, God. Do your thing. Look, we are not to partner with the world.
No.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
In James, I think I put it James 4:4. I put it in bold. He says, when you become friends with the world, you become my enemy.
That's right.
That's real right there.
It's real.
Look, and what that word friend cranks out to be is feeling.
Okay.
When you think that you have something in common with the world, that you would be attracted to it because you think that you have something in common with that, you missed it. That's not agape. People do things of the world because they think there's a commonality in the world.
Right.
How many people that hooked up with somebody because you said, we got stuff in common? Huh? Girl, you don't know. We got stuff in common. Better leave that alone. That's just a friend right there.
Yeah.
That is not nobody that's got agape.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be good today and sorry tomorrow.
Right.
Then he come back the next week and be good again. The next thing you know, you on a roller coaster ride. Up and down with the feel.
Come on.
Oh, hallelujah. But God says you can't become a friend with the world.
That's what he said.
Don't see nothing. You ain't got. Can I just say this? Look, all of us that proclaim to be Christians and accepted Jesus, we ain't got nothing in common with the world.
No. Nothing.
Did you hear me?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
There's nothing in this world that means anything.
That's right.
I know some folks say, but you don't understand. I'm sleeping in the house right now. That's real good. Well, what if he take it? What if he take your car?
That's right.
What if you let that job go out the window?
Uh-oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
The question is going to be, do you love him?
That's right.
Prove it.
That's right.
Can I throw this one out here? I've been beating on the men all morning.
Yes.
Can I get on the women a little bit?
Yes.
He said, come on, get them. Look. You say, I used to have this phrase, you say you love me, but it's the way you love me.
Come on.
Look, as a wife, if you love your husband, prove it. Oh, this is getting ready to get real tough now.
I want to hear.
Prove it.